Welcome to an introduction to University Managed Groups in the Illinois app. As a group admin, you can manage your University Managed Group from both the Illinois app on your phone and via a laptop or desktop on a web browser. I'm going to use the web by going to app.illinois.edu. The first time you access the app, you will need to go through a handful of onboarding screens. I have already done that. Group admins need to be signed in with their NetID under Profile, Sign In, Sign Out. And here you can see that I'm already signed in with my NetID. Admins also need to be at a privacy level 5. You can check your privacy level under Settings, and then going to My App Privacy Settings, and you can see I'm at a level 5 there. If members of your group are new to the university, they will see My Groups and All Events under Home and Favorites. The user can customize their favorites, choosing to add or remove any of their favorite widgets, as I have done with my account here. You can see I have my dining locations. I've thrown in the Illini radio widget for fun. You can request a safe walk during nighttime hours. There's various resources that you can link to, and you can also, a user can reorder any of their favorite widgets. So a group member can find your group in various ways. After a new student has downloaded the app and signed in with their NetID, they can go to My Groups and they can explore the university groups they're already part of. So for example, students may already be part of a university housing group or a new student experiences group. I'm going to click View All here and see all the groups I'm part of. A user may also be part of a group from the Jeffrey Center, such as this First Gen Student Initiatives group, or this Tutoring and Academic Services group. When you go into into a university managed group, there'll be a badge letting members know that this is an official group, auto-populated with members, rather than a group they can opt in and out of. Membership is synced nightly with the data source that populates your group's membership, keeping your group membership up to date. For this video, I will not be using a university managed group for the demo, but a group that users can opt into called Groups and Event Feedback, right here. As a group admin, you want to make sure that when a member first visits your group, there's content for them to see. You can see right now that there currently isn't any content. So for this video, we're going to create a post. So all of your admin tools for creating content are under this plus sign. So when you click on the plus sign, you'll see you can create a post. You can direct message one or a handful of your members if you have messaging turned on. You can create a new event. You can add an existing event from other campus calendars. And lastly, you can create a poll. Polls are also something you can turn on or off for your members to create if you'd like to. So again, we're creating a post. I'm going to go ahead and click Create Post. We have the option to add an image. We can schedule this ahead of time. And we are able to add a subject line and post content that we can bold, italicize, underline, add hyperlinks. And so I have prepared text already, so we're going to just go ahead and say welcome. And the text we're going to put in here is copied right there. You'll also see that admins can pin a post. So I'm going to go ahead and pin this post by toggling on this option here. If one admin has pinned a post and another admin creates a pinned post, that second pinned post will replace the other admin's pinned post. So truly, you can only have one post pinned per group, not per admin. So I'm also going to go ahead and add an image. A post with an image is going to be more eye-catching. So I'm going to go ahead and take an image from our friends at admissions, and you can crop the image. The interface for adding an image is pretty versatile in that you can um, downsize it here. You can create whatever proportions you want, but generally speaking, it's a 16 by 9 space, so you're looking at a long horizontal orientation here. I'm going to hit the check mark, and then I'll hit OK. Now you'll see here that this doesn't preview perfectly, but remember, students are not viewing your content on a laptop or desktop generally. The website is primarily for content managers who manage groups and events. Students are going to be looking at this on a mobile phone, so you'll want to preview or see your post from the phone. And at any time, you can go back into your post and edit it. So for now, we're going to say this is fine. And then I'm going to add a couple of links here. So in my text, I have um, a suggestion about submitting a ticket to the help desk if there's something time sensitive with the app that is an issue. So I'm going to highlight the text, tap on link, I'm going to paste in my URL, and hit OK. And you'll see that gets formatted. I'm going to do that with one other area here. We have an idea submission form. And I'm going to make these accessible by not using click here language, but using descriptive text that lets the user know what the content of the link is in case they're using a screen reader of some sort. If you have click here links, their readers will just say click here, click here, click here, versus they can scan links in text and here submit an idea, submit a help desk ticket. So they're a lot more descriptive and useful to the user. All right, and then we can also embed a video if it's hosted on Vimeo, YouTube, or Kaltura. I could put a link here, and when I post it, it'll show up as a playable video in your group. And then lastly, before I hit send, I can choose to post this to additional groups. So I'm going to toggle that on just to show that to you. I'm not going to choose to schedule this because I want this to go live now. And at this point, I'll go ahead and hit send. And here, as an admin, I see other groups that I'm an admin for, as you will as well, if you are an admin for more than one group. So I'll go ahead and choose to send this to another testing group called Puppy Testing Group, and then my personal VB test group. And I'll hit send. And now in all three of those groups, you'll see that this has indeed been posted. So at this point, group members who visit this group for the first time will now be greeted with a welcome message. If your group members are new students, you will also want to make sure you have a post after you know students have been issued a NetID and are signed into the app. At that point in time, your post will create a notification in the Illinois app, letting students know your group exists and will increase the odds that your group members will visit your group in the Illinois app.